Hey everyone, Tim Moore here, Tim Moore Outdoors, New Hampshire. You know, I've been getting a lot of questions about this Flob Box 10. It's been a year now that I've been using it. Got it last year, and last year wasn't really the best year to really put this bait box through its paces because it was so mild and so short. I really didn't have an opportunity to, and I wanted to just kind of check in because this winter has not been mild. It hasn't been very short. It's been a good long season, and you know, a lot of single digit temperature days and even some days well below zero. And for those of you that don't know, I am a full-time fishing guide. I run ice fishing trips out here on Lake Winnipesaukee pretty much every day, 5 to 6 days a week, 2 trips a day, and regardless of the weather, other than winds over 30 miles per hour. So I really have the opportunity to put this through its paces, not only with, you know, the extreme temperatures, but just the daily hard use of using this thing every single day, having it running almost all the time, and never really gets a break. I know how it feels some days. So I did want to just touch base because really put it through its paces. I've had this thing out some really cold days, and I've had zero issues with it. I still think it's the best bait cooler on the market. I'm still in love with it. I'm still unbelievably grateful to have it. It's for those of you that don't know, the Flob Box 10 is a roto molded cooler, basically, that they've converted or they've designed to work as a bait cooler, and it's built to work as a bait cooler. It's roto molded, insulated, really tough and rugged. It's got a great latch. I really like the latch. I haven't had any issues with it getting caught on anything and opening. But one of the key features is this lithium ion power source or aerator on the side. All the plumbing is internal in this. So this is removable, rechargeable, has high, low, and intermittent settings. And on the intermittent setting, this aerator will run for 7 days straight on a single charge. And I have tested that. On the low setting, which is what I normally run it on, I usually charge it every 3 or 4 days. I have a spot at home that I put it in a nice cool room, keep my bait cold, and plug it in. And when it gets to the full charge, the unit will shut off if you're running it while you're charging it. As soon as it gets to a full charge, it will shut off. And so I just have to make sure I don't plug it in, leave it plugged in like when I go to bed, because my bait will be dead in the morning from the aerator shutting off. The only freezing issues that I've had were the days that were well below zero and the water was just freezing, and the aerator keeps pumping, it keeps running. What happens is, from opening and closing this and getting in here, when you open it, it's got the bait basket inside that comes up. You can disconnect that if you want. It will get ice built up here from opening it and closing it and getting bait in and out of it all the time, and the ice will freeze up here. And I've had the top skim over with ice on some of the really cold days, and I've just brought it inside the shelter, where it's usually a shelter with heat running pretty much all the time. So I have nothing bad to say about this cooler. It is still my favorite bait cooler. It is probably the most expensive bait cooler on the market, and I think it is worth probably more than what they charge for it. I can't imagine it not lasting a lifetime. You know, if you broke an aerator, didn't take care of it, didn't put it away, you know, misused it, you might have to replace that. Easy fix, super easy fix. The aerator just clips into the side, and you just push that tab, and all your plumbing is inside. You can undo the screws and replace all the tubing if you need to. It is an unbelievable bait cooler, and I think it is worth every penny. They make a 20 quart and now a 30 quart. Highly recommend it. We used it in the boat in the springtime with smelt. So if you're looking for a bait cooler, probably the last one you'll ever buy, I highly recommend the Flob Box 10, 20, 30. 30 is probably heavy, but you know, if you're storing large amounts of bait or big baits for, you know, saltwater fishing or maybe pike fishermen, something like that, perfect. But check them out, flopindustries.com.